Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a purple look. I'm starting off kind of late in the night because I wasn't able to see my granddaughter today. She didn't feel good. So I still want to do my purple look, and I'll see her in a couple of days. So we're just going to do it anyways. And then I'll probably take a shower later and wash it off. No biggie. But I wanted to play with this new HourGlass product that I got. It's the Illusion Priming Moisturizer. I love HourGlass. I have all of their complexion products, except for the skin tint that came out. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm not a big skin tint girly. Maybe I should try it before I knock it, but I just haven't gotten into them. Maybe we will though. So I'm going to do a purple look with the Natasha Denona. This is the Roxa palette. Looks like that. And then I have my Jeffree Star. This is the Royal Blood palette, I'm pretty sure it's called. I forget the name of it. It's been a while. I brought this just in case I need a deeper shade or something. And we're going to jump in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I'm super okay with it. Alright, so I'm going to use all HourGlass pretty much except for eyeshadow. That's the only thing that I have that isn't HourGlass is eyeshadow. So I know they came out with some cute little eyeshadows, but they've never put them in store, and I need to touch them before I buy them. So I have all of their primers. I have the original. This is the Veil. This is great. Love that. And then I have the Vanish Airbrush Primer. So I'm going to put the new moisturizing primer on first. I did use skincare and I let it sink into my skin for like an hour now, so I'm ready to do primers. So yeah, this is the Illusion Priming Moisturizer. I also did my eye base, and I used the HourGlass. Everything's Veil with HourGlass. I used the little HourGlass eyeshadow primer. So it's funny, they have an eyeshadow primer, but they don't have eyeshadow. I guess they do, but they just don't have them available except for online, and I haven't seen anything about them from anybody, so I didn't rush out and buy them because you can only buy them online, and yeah, I need to see them before I spend the money because they're kind of expensive for like one single shadow. I think it's like 20 something, 30 something bucks. So if I'm spending that kind of money, which I will and I have, I want to see them in person, and they just don't look that great to me. So okay, that feels nice and hydrating. Goodness, I try not to put too much stuff on my forehead because I get it oily up there. Yeah, so that's the new primer that came out. I did get the new Veil Soft Focus. It's literally named the exact same thing, except for this is 3 ounces and this is 4 ounces. So that's the only difference I noticed between the two of them. Next, I'm going to do the Vanish Airbrush Primer. I love the Vanish foundation and the primer that goes with it. They're wonderful. I haven't used this in a while, so it's kind of got a little hard stick thing in the, let me get rid of that. Okay, not a little hard stick thing. What is it when it has a little hard piece in the front? And I'm just gonna put this in my pores area. I got some under my eye. There we go. Oh, I have a little piece of that. See, it has little chunks when you first pump it out. If you haven't used it in a while, it gets a little, like the product gets kind of hard in the nozzle. So yeah, that's gross, but is what it is. Okay, I feel better. I just want to get this stuff on so it's sinking into my skin while I do my eyeshadow. Okay. Thank you guys for all the love on the haul video and my video from yesterday, my 2 videos from yesterday. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Okay, so I'm going to first start with the Roxa palette by Natasha Denona, and I am going to go into Sweet Pea, which is the lightest shade. There is a lighter shade. This has a purple undertone, but I'm going to start with this one. It does look a little tiny bit lighter to you guys than in real life because of my lights, but that's what I got. So all right, Sweet Pea, we're going to use this as our transition. I do like the HourGlass eyeshadow primer. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay anti-aging one. It has a little bit more of a like pigment to it, but it's not as pigmented as like my MAC my eye bases. Oh my god, why am I having trouble with words right off the bat? My paint pots. Gosh, I can't even think straight. Here we go. We're already starting off rough. That's okay. Just calm down. I get so nervous, you guys, that I like get inside my head. But right before I'm about to hit the, record button, my brain just goes, ah, what are we doing? Oh, I get a little nervous, guys. I'm sorry about that. You'd think that with time it would wear off, but it really hasn't. So, all right, so that is just going to lay that down as our beginner shade. And then I'm going to go into my, oops, that brush was sorry, I got to get used to doing this. This is a BK Beauty 212 is the first one I used, and then I'm going to use a Refer 15. I'm going to try not to do too many colors on my eye because it starts to, all blend together as one. The next one I'm going to go into is Velour, which is this one. It looks a little more purple in real life than it did to you guys when I just showed you. It's just like the next shade up from the color Sweet Pea. So we're going to put that in the crease. I like to put it right in my socket and blend upwards. It's a great place to find your creases. Put your brush in where you feel your socket and move it around, and then kind of blend up so that it does show up above your actual, like when I open my eyes, I have hooded eyes, so I have to put stuff up just a little bit higher for it to show. But the eye socket trick, whatever this is right here, that's a great trick to use to find a good spot to put like your crease shade. Look at me trying to like teach. Oh my god, I would be a horrible teacher. I'd be like, A for effort. Yeah, anyways, so how has everybody been? What has everybody gotten at the Sephora sale? I'm so excited to watch all the videos because I'm a nosy bitch and I love to know what people get. I'm obviously not done yet. I might do another haul video, or I might just feature the products or tell you about them, as I use them. But I don't know. Haul videos are kind of tricky for me because I don't want to show off or, I don't know. I just know people can be assholes when you have something that they want, and instead of just appreciating that the person, that's what I choose to spend my money on. Some people can really get entitled and think that you owe them something because you can buy makeup. Not everybody, and I've only had that experience with a few people, but, there are people out there that just like to hate, because of whatever their circumstances. Maybe they didn't get that stuff. I don't know. I don't like to brag. I'm just not a big bragger. And I hate being made to feel like I'm bragging when I know I'm not. You get what I'm saying? All right. So the next brush I'm going to go into is a little bit of a smaller brush. This is a BK Beauty 311. She's a little bit itty bittier. And I am going to go into the shade Orchard, which is the end here. And I'm going to keep that just on my outer bits right here. And then barely blend it in. These shades really work nice together. I mean, it's sad because I think you'd only get a couple looks out of this palette. I had my my different, oh god, why am I having trouble talking? I had my other Natasha Denona. I had Retro Glam, which has like a more burgundy, red winey vibe, and then I had my Lila palette from Natasha Denona, and I was gonna, use that with these, and then I was like, oh, it's gonna get too complicated. So I just put those ones away. And I really want to use my Retro Glam palette because I love the berry tones in that. So maybe I'll do a video coming up soon just using that on its own. But I have the minis that go with them too. So yeah, maybe I'll bust that out soon and do a ready wine kind of burgundy look, because I love those shades, especially for blue eyes. Okay, so are we even-ish? That's what I'm looking for-ish. A little bit more up here. so that I have two different shaped eyes, so you know I struggle. I talk about it on almost every video I do. I just really like the shimmery glitter colors in this palette. They're beautiful. And I've been wanting to do a purple look. We have court tomorrow for something that I can't talk about yet. Maybe when it's all over. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not for me. I'm just going for support. But maybe when it's all over, I'll talk about it. But I might do a video tomorrow getting ready for court. I got to kind of look put together. So I won't be doing a purple crazy look, but something a little more muted. So my eye always has a little trouble with pigment right there. I never blame the eyeshadow. A good eyeshadow, no matter how good it is, I still struggle right there with the pigment. So I usually put a deeper color in there to kind of cover it up. Okay, so I want to keep it a little bit lighter towards my inner corner. Keep the darker shades kind of on the outer bit. How are we looking over there? Yeah, I need to blend this up a little bit more. Yeah, and then I'm going to go back into that Rephr 15 and go into that velour color, which is the lighter purple. It's like the mid purple that I used. And just kind of go around that on the outer bits. Make sure that looks blended. We love blended. Okay, that'll work. I should probably keep these brushes out, that way I can just use them easily. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a packer brush. I'm going to go in with the Rephr 02. And I'm going to go into the shade called, oh, how do you say that word? Oh, Lord, how do you say that word? Jacanando, this one. It's a deeper purple. I'm going to put that on the outer bit of my eye, the very outer corner. My eye was watering too right here earlier because I was smoking a cigarette and I got smoke in my eye. So it started watering. Don't smoke, it's bad for your health. As I smoke. It's like my only crutch though. That and Coca-Cola. It's like my only crutches in life. I don't do drugs, I don't drink, but I love me a cigarette and some Coca-Cola. Smoking's such a nasty thing too, I know. I've been smoking most of my life though, ever since I was 9. When I was 10, I was smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, and my parents let me. My dad would buy me my own cigarettes. He just didn't want me to smoke his Winstons, so he would buy me Marlboros. I've been smoking Marlboros my whole life. I cannot smoke a generic cigarette either. It has to be a Marlboro or I don't even want it. I know, what a thing to talk about. Anyways. Woo, she's colorful. I love the Jeffree Star palette, the purple one that I have right here. I love this palette. I love it. I'm going to take a blending brush with that same deeper purple and kind of make sure I blend it. I just want to pack it on with that packer brush. Make sure they're even. This is definitely almost like a neon-y. It kind of feels neon-y. I'm going to go into Orchard and blend around the deeper shade. That's really all eyeshadow is just making sure you find colors that can blend each other out. Sorry if you guys could hear my air conditioner. I have to have it on. I have to keep my room 60 degrees or less, or I can't sleep. And I store my makeup in here, so I want it to stay cold in here. Okay, how are we feeling about that? Pretty good, I think. Yeah, okay, and then I am going to go into the Jeffree Star palette just because I want a tiny bit more depth so this doesn't look so crazy. And I'm going to go into the shade Dungeon, which is a very deep purple. I love this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes by him. Also, the Thirsty palette. I love that one too. That's my ultimate, but this is my second favorite. Oh, my little hair thing fell out. Okay. I'm just going to use Dungeon just to deepen the very, very outer bits. Just a little bit. You guys might not even see it, but I see it, so. I noticed Jeffree Star palettes really do work really good with other palettes. I can mix and match Jeffree Star palettes with a lot of my other palettes. He's just got a really good formula. It's kind of universal, I guess. Okay, so there's that. It went in a little bit deeper than I wanted to, but that's okay. Okay. Now, the shimmers in here are what I'm pretty excited about in the Natasha Denona palette. They are looking fabulous. Let me pull my hair back real quick. Okay, so there's a couple shades that I really like, but I think I'm gonna try to stick with the theme that I've got going on. So I'm gonna go into Concord, which is this deeper purple. Let me get my MAC brush out. And I'm gonna pick that up and see what she does without any type of assistance. It's probably just gonna be just a shade to matte, or to blend into the deeper shade that I have. With a little bit of shimmer. And I'm gonna take my finger, just give it a once over. And there we go. Same thing over here. I'm gonna take my finger. A finger with shimmers is always gonna be your best bet. It doesn't matter how good the brush is. Oh, I'm getting Fallout City. That's okay. I got something to clean my face up in case this happened. I was prepared. Let me bring that in just a tiny bit more right there. Okay, and then the next shade I want to go into is, well, I think this is a topper, so I think I'm going to go into Flosser, the shade. Everything has a purple tint to it, except for this one shade in here, but everything has a purpley tint. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Let me save that for a second. I think I'm gonna try this mixed color. It reminds me of Huda palette. It's called Belle. Let me swirl that together and see what we get. Because I think I might actually want to put that. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, actually. That's just a little bit lighter than the shade I just went in with. And we'll use that to blend. There we go. I don't know, I just felt like doing a purple look. My granddaughter loves purple, so I'm going to do this look for her another day when I can see her. But I had said like 3 times that I was going to do this look, sorry guys, a purple look on camera, and I haven't, and I just thought, nope, I'm doing it today no matter what. We didn't get the news till late that she didn't feel good, so kind of sucked. My son got up and was ready to go see her too, but she's had a bit of a cough lately. Ever since she got RSV, she just kind of gets sick easy, and I hate that. But now I'm going to go in with the shade Flosser on the inner and just kind of lighten that up. Kind of like a little ombre moment. Make it all work. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, looks whimsical. And I'm going to take my MAC brush and just grab a little bit more of that one shade. So pretty soon they're all going to blend together and just look purple. You won't be even able to tell the difference. In real life, it's so like blingy and sparkly, but you guys aren't going to be able to see that as well. I'm going to take the first purple shimmer shade and just use that to mesh them all together on the outer bits. I'm going to go into that middle shade, do the same thing, kind of blend them all together. There we go. And then I'm going to go into Flosser with my finger And just stamp that on the inner corner. And then the topper shade is called Dissolve. I'm not sure. And I'm going to put that because I just want to... Oh, that brings some blue to it. Okay. Oh. Okay, that has a little bit more of a blue reflect. Like a blue purple. Ooh, pretty. Okay, well, we've got a fucking mess, but there we have it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pretty, pretty. Let me pause this real quick and clean up. I'll be right back. Okay, we are cleaned up. So I just ended up taking that new Illusion primer, the moisturizing one, and I ended up having to wipe off my under eye cream that I use. I use the Dior one, and I just used that. So I stuck that underneath. So we'll see how that looks under concealer. But there is the look. Very pretty. Very purple. Okay, so next I have a little tray of HourGlass stuff over here. So I am going to get my liquid eyeliner and my kohl liner. Sorry guys, one sec. Okay, so I'm going to do, this is the, everything's going to be HourGlass from here on out. The next thing I'm going to use is the Voyeur liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to do just a little black liner. Okay. I swear, I think HourGlass is such a beautiful brand. And I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like they are geared towards more mature skin. I mean, obviously younger people can use this, but I just notice the older I get, the more I really appreciate HourGlass. So let me let that dry for a sec. That's a very black liquid liner. It's phenomenal. And then I'm going to go into the Voyeur. This is the retractable kohl in black. And tight line real quick. I love this pencil. It is so good and creamy and works so well every time I use it. Even if I haven't used it for a little bit, I'm just like, oh, I fucking love this pencil. So I did bust out some purple. That's another thing I actually have is a couple purple eyeliners for my lower lash line that aren't HourGlass, but other than that, and I think a powder contour, and that's it. But everything else will be HourGlass. And I'm going to use the Caution mascara on the top. And then I'm going to pause and do my lashes real quick off camera. And I will be right back to do foundation. Okay, so yeah, I'm got some mascara going. Yep, give me a sec and I'll be right back. Jesus, Tarte lashes, there's nothing better. Dude, that took me literally 2.2 and it was done. Oh, I love these lashes so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do without them. I just don't. They are the best, literally. Okay, so let's move on to the face. I'm gonna use the Ambient Soft Glow foundation. I also love their stick foundation. And I did get the liquid version of the stick foundation, and it's not very good at all. It's definitely nothing like the, I gotta shake this up. There is nothing like the stick foundation, but I bought it hoping that it was like it, and it wasn't. So I still have it, I just don't use it. Okay, and I'm gonna take this and get it all over my face. Not on the lip, girl. Come on, pay attention. Yeah, I don't have too much to talk about. I have court tomorrow with someone to help them. I'm a little nervous, but I think everything's going to be okay because I have to have faith that the person did everything they needed to do to make the judge happy. So it's been a long road, a year going through some stuff with court, and I'll be happy when it's over. Hopefully tomorrow is the last court date that we have to go to, so. Oh no, I used my bronzer brush on accident. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I grabbed the wrong brush. Oh, I hate when I do that. That's okay. We're just going to use the BK Beauty 101. I like the 115 too, but I'm going to try to get this done quick. So this is a beautiful foundation. I actually like this one almost, well, I wouldn't say more, but as much as the stick foundation. I don't use it enough, and every time I put it on, I'm like, why don't I use this more? It does look a little bit light on me, but that's just literally the color that I am. I don't know why my neck shows up so red, but this is actually the color that I am. Very pale. I'm a pale girl. So. I have so much discoloration in my face and body, though, that it's really hard to tell what I am, you know. And I can't bring stuff down my neck because obviously, I mean, I can, but I would just have to clean it all up later. We don't like to have to do that. Let me get into my hairline a little bit better. I noticed that in my videos, you guys can see like my scalp, basically. Okay, and I'm going to take the rest of it and just put it on a blender and push that into my skin. I like to do this method, put it on with a brush and then really get it in with the blender. So I have a hair that's literally driving me crazy. I thought I got rid of it. She's sticking around. I think my husband's making dinner because I started this so late because I had a bunch of running around to do today. I had to take my son to a couple things. I need to get my brakes done, so I needed to get some stuff for that, and I need an oil change so this weekend my husband can get my car up to snuff because Mama drives a lot. And my car is always the priority for my husband. He always says, as long as you're safe and you're driving my kids, I'm happy. So he always makes sure all my stuff is good. But it's a Lexus, so it costs a lot of money to do stuff to. All right, so yeah, that is the airbrush. Very highly recommend this one. It's just lovely. Next, I'm going to go into my cream bronzer, and this is by HourGlass. This is, I don't think they make this anymore, but this is the 3-pan palette, cream palette. So we're just gonna, I probably needed to wet my brush and forgot. See how beautiful that bronzer is. I hope they make this in its own capacity. Like, I don't need the trio. I would like it to be in its own little thing. Because they have, their cream products are, every bit of the HourGlass complexion products are beautiful. I mean, they haven't made a, except for that one foundation, like I said, that was trying to mimic the stick foundation. That's the only thing that they've made that I wasn't like totally in love with, you know what I mean? So they do complexion so well, especially for more mature people. I'll be 45 in a couple weeks. My birthday's April 28th, and I just love how the HourGlass products look on my skin. They're just very forgiving, very flattering. So, okay, let's put a little here. Okay, I was going to use the cream blush out of here, but they have a new liquid blush, so I'm going to use that. They also have, well, they don't have, I just bought it in the shade. They have a cream contour stick. It's not what it's meant to be, but it's the stick foundation, but I bought it in a dark shade so I could use it for cream contour. And a little bit, ooh, too much. A little bit goes a long way. I don't even want to use that much because it's very pigmented. Here I'm smearing it all over my face. I don't need a lot. Let me use a spray with this just because probably the wiser choice. I am going to also use the new Fix Plus for my friend Jane. You guys will see her in my comment section. She's wonderful. I love her so much. She was asking me to try the new, hold on. I just dropped my mirror. She was asking me to try the new packaging of the MAC Fix Plus, and so I want to make sure I do that. Ooh, that's blending out warm. Damn it. Why is that blending out so warm? Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to have to go over that with something. Look at that. What a mess. I haven't used that in so long. Maybe when products expire, they really do. I'm like, that's not real. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're going to have to do something with that. That is horrendous. I'm going to have to bring that down my neck. Jeez Louise, that was too much. Okay, let me go over this with my beauty blender. We can always fix it. I'm just going to look really bronzed, I guess. And then let me grab my foundation brush and blend that in so it kind of, there we go. That'll bring it down a little bit. There's always a way to fix a problem. If you run into a problem, just don't panic. There's always a way out. Especially with makeup, and if you absolutely had to, you could just go wash your face and start over, but that's a pain in the ass. So try to be patient with yourself and think for a minute, and there's always a way out, I promise. That might just look a little weird today, and that's okay because we're gonna wash this makeup off after we're done. Okay, well that went a little AWOL, and that is my own fault. Okay, now let me push that in good. Got caught in my hairs, my little baby hairs up here, so that didn't help. I hung on to the product really bad. User error. See, I told you I didn't need a lot of it, and then I went in fucking way too much. Okay, moving on. So the next thing I'm going to do is use this is their new blush. It's a liquid blush. It's wonderful. It's like a serum-y blush. Everything's got serum shit in it now, so. And we're just going to do a doop-doop. You don't need a lot. It's very pigmented. And we're going to take, this is a BK Beauty 109. I'm just going to get that into the brush good. And hopefully the blush will save the day. And not make us look like we just smeared poop all over our face, because that's kind of what it's looking like. Oh, Bubba, you okay? You okay, baby? My poor dog has to be with me everywhere now. I feel so guilty when I have to leave the house. I try to make sure someone's here with him. That's what I'm missing. I didn't do my concealer. I'm like, why does my face look so weird? We forgot concealer. We're all over the place today, but who gives a shit, right? We're just having some fun. Let me grab some concealer so maybe I can fix this. You okay, baby doll? I'm almost done, okay? Mama was gonna hurry. This is the HourGlass, I think it's the Vanish concealer. This is very pigmented as well, so we don't need a lot. We're gonna do dots, and then I think because we're crazy, let's just use that to kind of clean up. I know, Papa, I'm almost done. Oh, do you hear his little cry? He's so uncomfortable, you guys. I have to put him down. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to let him go. I guess when he's suffering, he's not like this all the time, but he's just been uncomfortable today. And I've been carrying him everywhere because I don't want him to be uncomfortable. I think I have to. I know, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I will hurry so much quicker than I was going to. Yes, Mama will hurry. I'm so sorry. Do you need Dad? I can get Dad, baby. Do you need Dad? He's just trying to make himself comfortable, and his back legs are bothering him. The vet said there's nothing I can do for him. I'm just letting, I mean, they put him on pain medication, but it doesn't work. I mean, not for everything, you know, and I don't want him to be drugged out all day. What kind of life is that for a dog? But that's about all they can do. I mean, he's just old. And they keep telling me when it's time, I'll know. And I just don't feel like it's time. But maybe it is, and I need to accept that he has to go. I can't talk about this. I'm going to literally start crying. So anyways, the video's a shit show. What would be any different for me? It's okay. Oh, he's finally comfortable. Okay. Let me go on with my blush again and fix that. So I'm going to use the pressed powder for my face. They came out with a new pressed powder. And I'm going to use the loose powder under my eyes. I have 2 of these. Actually, this is my second one, and this is my third one. So I have a little tiny bit in here that I'm trying to use up before I open that one, but there's just a little bit left. I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry, baby. I am just going to, well, I guess I did all my stuff. I'm just going to take a little brush and set, let me get a mirror, set under my under eyes real quick. I'm sorry, baby, you don't feel good. He has to eat soft food. I took really good care of his teeth when he was growing up, and they're just starting to bother him too now. So I've been giving him really soft, easy food for him to eat, like puppy food, because puppy food's good for them when they're getting old. So it keeps weight on them, you know, and it entices him to want to eat. So I've been doing that, but oh God, this is killing me to watch him suffer. And like I said, it's not like this all the time with him, but when he does, it just breaks my heart. Okay, let me go over my eyebrows. Okay, in between my eyebrows. Okay, this is like one of my favorite loose powders, but I've used it for so long, but I have a few. I can't lie, I have a few favorite loose setting powders. But I've been really, really into, where's my cap? Oh well, I've been really into pressed powders lately. It's just been my vibe, so. Whoops, I didn't mean to throw that. Okay, and I'm going to set the rest of the face with this new HourGlass Vanish. Everything's Vanish, Veil, blah, blah, blah. This is what she looks like. And I'm going to grab a puff and set the rest of my face. This is so blurring, you guys. And like I said, I always just press. All you have to do is press with these. Pressed powder. You just need to press. Try not to swirl. You'll pick up too much product. But just pressing gently helps. Oh, it literally will make my pores go away in like 2.2 seconds. Love, love, love. The combination of the foundation and the primer and this powder is phenomenal. So I'm losing my train of thought, guys, because I'm worried about my dog being uncomfortable. Sorry. I just want to hurry up and get this done now so I can go sit with him and make sure he's comfy. Okay, so my favorite bronzer is always going to be the HourGlass. This is in Luminous Bronze Light. Favorite. Oh God, I hope I clean this enough. We're falling apart a little bit at the end here, but that's okay. So put a little bit on here. This is very pigmented. Oh, there's some warmth that I was looking for. I wanted some warmth on my face. Things got a little dark after I put that contour on. Just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit around the edges so that it all works out. Take the rest and just go around my face so it doesn't look so light. Okay, and like I said, the only thing I'm going to use that's not HourGlass is my contour, my powder contour. This is the MAC Soft Focus Light Sweep, Warm, Shadow Stir, Shadowy, Definition, blah, blah, blah. It's got like 10 names. It's just a contour palette. So I'm just going to mix a couple of these two actually, the cooler tone ones. Give myself a little bit contour, not like I need it, but it's part of the process. So where is my contour brush? Come on. Where is everything? Shit, where did I put my contour brush? Why is it not where it goes? The hell? Oh, I put it in the other. Never mind. Okay. Lock it up. You're fine. Okay, actually, I'm just going to go into all three. Tap that off because it's very pigmented. And we're just going to do a little bit right here. Oh, I love my husband. He's making dinner for me. I told him I didn't know if I'd be done early enough to start dinner, and he was like, just go do your video, babe. I got it. Usually he cooks on Mondays, and I ended up having leftover roast for him so he didn't have to make dinner. So I made 2 big roasts this weekend for the kids, and it goes so quick in my house, dude. I have 2 grown-ass men. My oldest son eats enough for 4 people because he's so big. He's just a big guy. He's like 6'5", 300 pounds. But he's the most gentlest giant. I'm so sad he didn't get to see Ophelia today. That's okay. We're gonna have her come over soon and stay a little bit, so that'll be nice. Okay, and then I have a couple blushes from them. Powder blushes. I have Diffused Heat, and then I have a few of their these powders. They're big palettes. Big palettes. I can't say the word. They're palettes that they have. I think I'm going to use Diffused Heat. I think I have. Where's my other one? I have a couple. Did I grab them all? Or did I not? No, I did not. Oh, I did. I grabbed one more. Okay. And then I also have Luminous Flush, which is more of a pinky tone. I'm going to go a little bit more corally. So we're going to put that on the cheeks. And I just kind of, because they're all baked, you know, you just kind of swirl around a little bit. Ooh, love. And you know what's funny? I never got their highlighter palette. That's something I need to get next time one of them comes out. The little trio that they have, I never got that. I don't know why, but I have it in both my other palettes. Maybe I should do that. I have it in both of these. I have a highlighter. Yeah, that highlighter, and then in this one, they have names. I can't be bothered to look. There's the highlighter, but I think I'm going to use the highlighter out of this one. I was going to use the cream highlighter out of that cream palette, but we're not. We're just too far now. Okay, because I cannot focus. My baby doesn't feel good. So I'm going to use the new Fix Plus. Good God, Sarah, calm down. This is their Fix Plus. Ooh, was it Britt Clark that said the new one had little droplets? Oh, I don't know if I like the sprayer on this. It's just different. I got some droplets on my face, and I normally don't get that. Ah, Mac, why'd you go fuck up a good thing? Anyways, it feels the same, it smells the same, but I noticed a few little droplets on my face, so take that for what it is. But it did do what it always does, which is set my makeup. That contour is way too much, girl. Way too much. Hold on a minute. She's a little dark here. Ugh, I can't. Okay, I have to move on. I'm gonna use the highlighter. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of losing it towards the end here. But my little baby crying like that, I can't. Oh, I can't handle him crying like that. I think he's just ready for me to be back with him now. Used to set him on my lap, or he would sit under my chair, but he wants to be on cushioning, like level cushioning all the time now. He's just old. And I don't know how to let him go. I can't even talk about it. Okay, stop it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna take my blush and just go back over that real quick. And then I'm gonna just do my face real quick. I did get the new Veil Soft Focus Setting Powder. I still have some left in this, but I wanna try to see if it's any different. So, oh, this has droplets too, motherfucker. Why do they mess with a good thing? Like, why do brands are like, oh, everybody loves this, it works so good, let's change it up. I had droplets too. I'm sure you guys can see them on my face. Damn it. Oh, I don't like that. I should have shook that better too, because it's got a little bit of an oil base to it. Oh, that makes me mad. How shiny I am though. I'm not even going to use another setting spray after this because it won't matter because I'm almost done. Oh, that was too much. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's stop blinding and get this done. Okay, so I grabbed a couple colors for my lower lash line. I don't know why I'm struggling right now, but I am. Where's my couple? Hold on, guys. Just one sec. Okay, my favorite one is the Lancome. This was full when I got it, and it's down to nothing. Ooh, and the coal's coming out of it. I'm going to use this one in my waterline. I don't think it'll be enough, and I'm going to probably put some black in there. But I'm going to kind of use it to hold on to eyeshadow. So I'm going to put it like along my lash line. Just like that. You won't be able to see it as good, but it needs to be sharpened. But I'm in a hurry now, so forgive me, guys. This is an absolute shit show. We are ending with a bang, huh? I just can't handle hearing my baby. Oh, I just went over my nose. I can't handle hearing him sad like that. Oh, heartbreaking. I'm surprised my husband didn't come in here and get him when he heard him crying like that. Let me see if this Marc Jacobs. Some of these dry out so quick and it makes me so mad. Oh yeah, it smells pigment. Let me see if I can put that on just the outer. Yeah, okay. I'm so sad that Marc Jacobs don't make these anymore. They're just gone. Marc Jacobs is just gone. They just left. And I love a lot of their products, so that's going to be good. I had a whole bunch of different ideas to do. I'm not going to do that today now. So we're just going to move on. Oh, I did bring my purple Urban Decay one too. Shit, let's look at me. I'm like, we're done, and then here I go. Oh, this needs to be sharpened. Never mind. So it's okay, Sarah. He's fine now. He's sleeping. I'm just gonna go back in with the black on my actual waterline. Oh, if I upload this, be surprised, guys, because I fell apart at the end. Okay, and now I'm gonna just go into a couple colors for my lower lash line. Let me dry all these off. Not dry, wipe them all off. It's okay. My poor baby, my poor baby. There is nothing more helpless than hearing your precious baby in pain. Whether it be your child or your dog or just anything you love so much, you know. There's just nothing like it. It really sucks. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Roxa palette, and I'm going to go into the deepest purple right there and do that along my closest to my waterline and set that liner. Okay, we're almost done. Now that he's quiet and he's fine. I'm all frazzled, of course, because my poor baby. Oh my gosh. So sad. I'm sorry if that triggers you guys to hear him like that. He is okay. He just is really, really old and things are starting to become uncomfortable for him. So I need to address that and evaluate it and figure out what I'm going to do for him. But I'm struggling to do it. Okay, I'm going to take Orchard and go right below that color I just put down to blend. Pretty much doing what I did up here, down here, so. Yeah, oh, I love that powder for my under eyes. It looks so good. So good. Okay, and on a bigger brush, a little bit bigger, not a lot of it bigger, I'm going to take that first shade that I put in my transition, which is the lightest purple, and just go around all of that just to do a final blend. I love eyeshadow like this that has an ombre down. It's so pretty. It always reminds me of how Jaclyn Hill used to do her makeup. She always did really pretty under eyes. Yeah. Put a little bit right here just to make sure everything's blended. Blend it around, yes. You guys can't see it as good, but it looks pretty good. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is, we're almost done, guys. I'm going to take the shade Star Girl, which is right here. I'm going to put that in my inner corners. Yeah, that's all right. Let's go. Oh, too much. Oh, Lord. Look at that. I did way too much. Oops. So I picked up a chunk. I have to do it to this side. I hate when I do that. Yeah, we've already messed it up a little bit, so now we have to mess up both sides, of course. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on my lower lash to blend in. Right there, just a little bit. yeah, the more you move that color around, the more the purple stands out. And then I'm going to take this white shade in here that has a little bit of a purple undertone. It's more of a matte. I'm just going to stick it up there. It's called Phoebe, I think. We'll use that for a little bit of a highlighter. It is this one right there. Oh no, we're going to take a little bit of Stargirl too because I can't help myself. We'll stick that right there just for a little baby bit of a glow. This is what happens when I do makeup. I just love makeup so much that I end up wanting to play with it. Okay, that looks okay. I probably could have used Phoebe as a little bit of a transition because it does have a purple undertone to it, but we're going to call that good. I am so glowy looking, and I know it is that spray because I should have shook it up better. Or past that. Okay, now I'm going to use the HourGlass Unlocked mascara for my lower lash line. This is a beautiful mascara, still one of my favorites. It's great for the lower lash line. I mean, it's great for up top too, but it really, I love this for my lower lash line. If it was waterproof, it would be even better. But because I'm going to be at home tonight and I'll probably wash this makeup off soon, I'm not going to do waterproof right now. I'm just going to leave it. Go out and help my husband make dinner and take care of my baby dog. And upload this video. Whoops, I'm just going to do this real quick to make sure my lashes blended together good. Woo, what do we think, guys? This is a lot. This is a lot. I just washed my hair and it's, yeah. I love the Moroccan oil. I'm telling you, it makes my hair, this is with no product in it. It's just, it's so good. I don't have to use any product with that. For my ends look great. Just love, yeah. Okay, this is my natural hair color. Yeah, I think the lighting makes it look a little bit lighter than real life because it's actually a little bit darker in real life, but yeah, that's my all natural. Forgive me, my hair is a mess. Okay, let's do lips and we're out of here, guys, I promise. So I'm going to use the HourGlass lip liner in, I don't know the name of this, guys. I don't see it on here, but it's just a lip liner. I'm going to fill it in a little bit. I love this. I need to get more colors. This stays so good, like for hours. And I drink off of a straw a lot, and I smoke cigarettes, and it really does stay. And then I'm going to use this HourGlass lippy, and I don't know the color. I'm so sorry, guys. And it's not going to match exactly, but that's okay because I'm going to take a little thing and blot it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. My dog, just hearing him like that, I need to go and make sure he's okay. So this is my final look. Sorry we ended on a shit show, but that is the purple eye look I did using the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. And I only pulled one color, which was a deeper color. And now that I'm looking at it, I could have used this one because it looks brown in the light, but then when you move it away from the light, it looks purple, like a deep purple. I probably could have used that. Let me see what it does when I add a little bit to my outer thing here, because now I'm curious. Yeah, it is purple. I didn't even, oh, that would have been perfect. I wouldn't have even needed the Jeffree Star palette. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I love deep purple shades. I just think they're so beautiful, especially when they're done right and they work and they're not patchy. Oh yeah, look at that. It did exactly what the Jeffree Star, that deep shade dungeon that I used. Ah, I feel so silly now. It just looked a little brown to me, I guess, until I just looked at it the right way. Ooh, I love. Pretty, pretty. Okay, anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go. Please forgive me. You know I love you. Jane, I do like that. I mean, it made my powder go away, which is always what I use Fix Plus for. The sprayer is a little different, but it might be because I just started using it. So I will update you. I'll use it again in my next video. Even though I didn't want to open it quite yet because I still have some Fix Plus in my other bottle. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I did it before I forgot. So, okay, let's just get the hair out of my face. I'm going. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great night. Peace.